Dear Father, I hear you're planning to send Jesus back to earth. Many people are saying we'll soon witness his rebirth. They say you're planning to send him back to ease our sorrow and pain. But if Jesus Christ were to come down here, they'll crucify him again. Because those with the reins of power, great leaders around the world, tell evangelists, entertainers, saviors of human souls, Lord, they all have their vested interest in the goods that they have to sell. In stock exchanges, churches and parliaments, Lucifer is alive and well. Dear Father, tell him to stay away from the mall and department store. Everything is on special offer, discount and sale galore. Shoppers hunting for bargains on electronics, perfume and wine, smiling in satisfaction as they head for the checkout line. You'll see happiness made in China, men and women flocking around. Unnecessary consumer goods at $1, euro or pound. Should he try to contain the madness? Should he condemn, beseech or implore? Management will order security to throw him out of the store. Dear Father, tell him be careful if he's planning to interfere. The churches are big landowners, tell him to tread with care. And should he go to the temple, Lord, he's in for a big surprise. Scribes and Pharisees still brainwash people, pull wool over men's eyes. He'll see racketeers running churches, false prophets perpetrate lies. Bandits dressed up as priests and bishops make his blood pressure rise, while merchants and money lenders, Lord, increase their profits and loot. Temple leaders judge and condemn the so-called women of ill repute. So dear Father, give him an armored car, camouflage his face and his beard, bulletproof vest and full metal jacket, tell him to come prepared. Coalition troops have artillery, laser-guided missiles and bombs, hardware and firepower to blast him back to thy kingdom come. Because Caesar will be in power, in office in Washington. Pontius Pilate will be the governor, in Brussels or in London. When their agents come to collect him, Thomas will doubt, Peter will deny. Betrayal and delivery for €30, and Judas is still a spy. And he'll start to fall. When cold bust the tail if you hear them bawl. As soon as the carnival spirit call, they busy like B-Trinies one and all. Wheresoever a Trini might roam, when carnival come, he got to get home. It don't matter if he's sick or he broke, with the carnival he ain't making joke. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home for carnival. From Lagos, Accra, Maputo, Lusaka, Dar es Salaam and Addis Ababa. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home for carnival. Sandy Grande, Arima, Aruca, El Sicuro and Barataria. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home for carnival. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home for carnival. alone. Another costume by overseas phone. If you see them boast, if you hear them brag, they going down to wave their kerchief and flag. But the airline people can't manage. Really had 20 piece of baggage, so they tell them brother that overweight and they better had pay or send it by freight.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
From San Antonio and San Francisco, Montreal, Winnipeg and Toronto.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
Princess Down, Tabaquit, Rio Claro, San Fernando and Palo Seco.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
When the aircraft touch down in Piaco, they run off the plane if you see them go. Well, it's jamming in the arrival hall. If you see them cuss, if you hear them bawl. Half of the baggage mash up and done. The next half be where no way gone. When they make a check in the computer, it's a Moscow, Berlin or Calcutta.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
From Copenhagen, Oslo, Helsinki, New York City, LA and Miami.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
Belmont, Bosnia, Mova, Lavanti, Tuna, Puna, Curep and Caroni.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
If you see them heading for the green line, stereo and video, whiskey and wine, then the custom jack them up and he say, sorry brother, 500 you must pay. Like they catching fits or they going mad, they say taxi driver invaders yard. When the steel band music addle the brain like fish out of water in Port of Spain.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
From Bombay, Tokyo, London and Rio, Maracaibo and Montevideo.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again.
Manzanella, Siparia, Maya, Roma, Rabella, La Brea and Pibaro.
Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down home again. Coming down home, coming down home, coming down
In the year 2020, it came from out of the blue. Silent, deadly, invisible, like the plague or the Spanish flu. In Asia, Europe, America, and anywhere in between, millions across the planet in lockdown and quarantine. Leaders and politicians playing the waiting game, hoping to find a scapegoat, looking to place the blame. Nervous and indecisive, they sit, they watch and they wait, doubting if it is serious. They do too little, too late. In panic and desperation, people living in fear, going back to religion, taking comfort in prayer, in self-imposed isolation, where a single cough or a sneeze, one little careless action can bring a country down to its knees. Isolated from their beloved, victims in every land, battling for survival. No one to hold their hand. To family, friends and mourners, access will be denied. No song, no music, no flowers will follow those who have died. Is Mother Nature striking back a lesson for you and me? Is it maybe a planned attack, some kind of conspiracy? Can it be retribution, some punishment from on high? Can science or some religion say how many more will die?
In this age of globalization, technological innovation reigns supreme. In a world of massive confusion, global villages are illusions, just a dream. But with rapid communications, bringing together nations, the world we live in is shrinking. It's time that we started thinking. We don't need rapid information. What we need is globalization of the heart. We don't need rapid information. What we need is globalization of the heart. People living in isolation, lacking human contact, they fight electronic wars. Interneting for conversation, make believing that windows can open doors. While they search for another being, looking but never seeing, in the hope of finding an answer, Mr. Gates has become their mentor. They don't need mass communications. What they need is globalization of the heart. They don't need mass communications. What they need is globalization of the heart. On your state-of-the-art computer, you can email and with a female cybermate. Browse her with your Explorer. From your website, enter her windows and fornicate. While the surfers, nerds and fanatics do their cyberspace acrobatics, with all the hardware and software leading us on the road to nowhere. We don't need computerization. What we need is globalization of the heart. We don't need computerization. What we need is globalization of the heart. Having entered the third millennium, people live and work in a modern computer age, where information is power and hatred, violence, greed and racism rage. But in spite of the globalizing, societies are polarizing. No kind of virtual reality can stop the war and brutality. Go and tell the United Nations what we need is globalization of the heart. Go and tell the United Western nations. What we need is globalization of the heart. Tell the Jews and the Palestinians, what we need is globalization of the heart. Tell the Chechenians and the Russians, what we need is globalization of the heart. Tell the Pakistanis and Indians, what we need is globalization of the heart. Tell the firms who make ammunition, what we need is globalization of the heart. Tell the merchants who sell the weapons, what we need is globalization